The Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Information, Mr. Mohammad AlAwash, welcomed the British journalist delegation which visited Kuwait on the occasion of the 120th anniversary of the Kuwaiti and British relationships. The United Kingdom and the State of Kuwait always maintain strong diplomatic relationships as they are historical allies and partners in trade, education and military.
Well, it's quite impressive. Kuwait is moving forwards for more than 300 years now. I mean, people look at the date of independence, which was in the 1960s, but Kuwait as an independent political entity and an economic center goes way back 3 centuries now. That's number one. Number two, the Anglo-Kuwaiti relations go way back, goes deep. As you know, the British Empire was built by trade. It's very close mentally to the Kuwaiti mentality of trade and putting economics first. Putting that aside, again, the United Kingdom, Britain proved that it's really a good friend of Kuwait and came to the aid of Kuwait in the moment of crisis. And as the Deputy Minister just said, the Britain is always the gateway to Europe and the rest of the world for Kuwait. The Kuwaiti ambassador at the dawn of the diplomatic corps in Britain.
My visit is not the first one. I came before to Kuwait several times to attend several events organized by Kuwait, because Kuwait is active on a diplomacy side, either to support the Syrian people through donations and conferences with the United Nations, or some other stuff about the Arab Summit, and this time about 120 years. So it's a great, like usually my visits, and this visit is not different from before. They are hospitality and with welcoming, organizing, and everything was really there. And we know about the event before we come, so are prepared to do what we should do, like here, like visiting some places like the center of Abdullah Salim yesterday was fantastic. Culture place, icon for Kuwait, and this shows like how Kuwait is interested not only in economic and politics but also on culture side.
This is the first visit for me to visit Kuwait, and I have a strong feeling that this will be a turning point in the relations between the UK and Kuwait. Especially UK is looking at Kuwait as one of the stability point in all the Middle East, especially after the most recent crisis between Qatar and some GCC countries. And they look at Kuwait as force for good in the Middle East, and they're relying quite a lot on it to stabilize the area. And I guess this will be a good opportunity for Kuwaiti government and the Kuwaiti state as well to prove that they are up to it and they can help in securing stability in the Middle East.
The 23rd of January marks the 120th anniversary of the Anglo-Kuwaiti Protection Agreement. Historically, the British Empire and the State of Kuwait have established relationships since the 1800s, which resulted in the signing of the Protection Agreement, which took place in January 23, 1899. Today we are here in the Ministry of Information, where the British delegation have came to visit the Under-Secretary of the Ministry. This is Saleh AlObaidi reporting to you for Kuwait English News.